this tape. Oop, why'd that rip? Ooh, thought it was gonna stay on there, but it did not. All right, let's take this other piece off. Wow, look at that. You got a little crisp line right there too. So I'm gonna sand this down. I'm gonna be using the Suji burrito stick 180 grit. And I'm gonna sand this down smooth, but very careful. I'm not gonna go too rough because this is coarser grit. Then I'm gonna follow it up with this 240 here, same brand. And then I'm gonna follow it up with this MadWorks 320 sanding pad. I have not even used yet. This will be the first time on film that I'll be using this. Okay. 240. I don't want to go too hard because I don't want to lose that skirt. Okay. Now we're gonna hit it with the final 320 right here. Just be very careful that you don't go over wrong area. All right. So it's a little shiny. That just tells you there that it needs a little more glue. And there, you try to focus. It should be good. So I'm gonna add a little more. All right, so the skirt is pretty much filled in. The only area I need to really work on is gonna be that front portion there. You can see a little shiny part of the skirt that needs to be filled in. So I'm gonna add a small amount of glue. For precautions, I did add this tape there in front of the skirt, so this way as I pour the tape, the glue, the tape's gonna help me. So in case anything spills out, which most likely will, it's gonna land on the tape, and when I pull off the tape, it's gonna have a really crisp line. So let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Check the size of that. A little ball. So I'm gonna manipulate it with my toothpick. Spread it just a little. Let that hang over just a little bit. There you go. That's cool right there. See how it spills over? Spill a little more over. I can always fix my hobby knife and a file. So now let's put the accelerator so it dries. Let that chill for a little bit as it spreads. Does its magic. Let that harden up a little. Now I'm gonna get my little towel, fold this up, I'm gonna lay it on top. Go, dry that up. Now we're gonna take off the tape. See the magic here. All right, so you see it's floating. I'm gonna cut that off with the hobby knife. Cool. Yeah, it's really thin and it's already dry. So yeah, these things, it's one of those things, don't freak out as you're doing this. Always, you know, there's always a way to fix it. So I'm gonna see how close I can get here so you guys can see this. We're just gonna cut this off right here. There, see, I got it right there. And I'm not using an X-Acto knife. There we go. This is here, Tamiya brand knife, designer tool, mostly used for the Gundam figures, but pretty much you can use for anything. So let's see how cool, see how crisp it is. So I'm gonna sand that little area down, and where is it at? Oh, here it is, 320. Sand this down, and I'm just gonna go really light, dude. I don't gotta go too crazy because it's just that little piece right there. Let's see here, let me get a better angle, something more comfortable. Just take your time. There's no rush at this point. You don't want to over sand something that later you're gonna be like regretting. After this, my plan is to primer that area just to see how it turned out. I really don't want to primer the whole car yet, just because I'm gonna be working in sections on this car of doing body work. Once I feel like those areas are completed, then I'm gonna go ahead and next and then apply primer to the whole car. And get my instead of blowing that dust all over, I'm just gonna brush it down. Let's get closer. She's still shiny there. Might need a little more glue. So you just keep repeating the process until you get it to how you want it, you know. You can even sand this like this, that little area. But I know that once I primer it, it's gonna be more visual, less blind. Look at that though, it's just see-through. Like right there, it looks like it needs it, but it's smooth, and then you look at it from the side and you see that? It's like it's trippy, see-through. Sweet. So I plan to do the same for this area here as well, fill that in. Look at that. This is the other side. Look at the difference between that side and this side. So this will be the surface primer that I'll be using, but I'm gonna wait till it gets a little later because it's still daylight outside and I don't want to piss off the neighbors. Make sure when it's at night and all they could hear is a rattle can, but they don't even know where it's coming from. Stay tuned.